Hello, welcome to Zen Bend. My name is Erika and I'll be guiding you through a short flow. You will need 2 blocks and a strap. You can also use a belt or a scarf, just as long as you have something skinny and long to use as a strap, and settle into your seat, whichever feels most comfortable. Take a deep breath, inhale, shoulders up and down the back. You can place your hands either in your lap or on your knees, palms up or down, whichever feels most comfortable for you in this moment. You can even sit in staff pose with your legs fully extended out in front of you, whichever feels best. So you choose between easy seat or staff pose, but either way, lean over and pull out the right and left glute. That way you're sitting all the way down onto your sit bones and you're grounding into the mat. Resting your shoulders, begin to take a few deep breaths as you inhale through your nose. And nice long exhales through the mouth, letting your breaths come to you as they do. Try not to force any deep inhales or exhales. Just take your breaths as they come. Inhaling nice and softly through the nose. Feel the air traveling up the nose, down the back of the throat, entering the lungs, expanding your chest, filling your belly. And with each exhale, just let it all go. Feel the chest lowering down. Feel the belly deflating. Letting your mind wander. Try not to get attached to any one thought. Just let your thoughts come and go as they flow. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Just simply focusing on sitting and breathing. Inhales through the nose. Exhales through the mouth. Softening your brow, or maybe unclench your jaw. Releasing any tensions throughout your body that you may notice, maybe the thighs, the calves, or even your lower back. Take a deep, mindful breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let it go. You can set an intention for this flow today, maybe to be more mindful of each breath or to surrender to each pose that you move through. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, bring your palms together and just lower your palms down towards your heart, release at your hips. Inhale, follow your breath all the way up, bring palms together. Exhale all the way down. Release again at the hips as you inhale all the way up. Palms together, follow your breath all the way down. We'll come into a few shoulder rolls. Take the shoulders back. Big or small circles. You can keep your hands or arms onto the legs or lift them up a little bit. Get them off of the legs and create bigger circles. Whichever feels best for you right now. Deep breath. And then opposite direction. Again, big or small circles, just creating some space in your chest, your lower back. We'll begin to take the neck all the way around. Small circles, let your nose lead as you make your way around, or big circles. Opposite direction, just creating space for your neck, upper back, even a little in the chest. And just simply breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Pause just for a moment as you tuck your chin towards your chest. Feel the stretch deeply in the back of the neck. And then we'll look up to gaze back. As you tilt the head back, you'll feel the stretch all along the front of the neck. So just a few yes motions. Move at your own pace. Deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, long exhale through the mouth. And as you bring your neck back to center, turn your chin towards your left shoulder, through center, and then your right shoulder. So just make your way through a few no motions. Pause on one side if you need. But just feel a good healthy stretch here in the neck. Inhale, reach arms all the way back up. We'll exhale, arms down into cactus, palms facing forward. Inhale, back up, both arms switching over to the left side. So as you drop them to the left side, right hand on the left knee, left hand on the mat just beside you or behind you for support. Deep breath, relax the shoulders. We'll slowly release. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Exhale, we'll drop the hands over to the right side. So this time, maybe use your left hand on your right knee. Right hand just out behind you onto the mat. Deep breath. And then release just back to center. A little shoulder roll, neck roll, or a little wiggle shake here in between. Just loosen up the body a little bit more. We'll move to extend the legs just out in front of you. So take your legs out nice and long. I'll turn sideways. And we're just going to flex and point the feet a few times here. Flex and point, deep breath. Exhale through the mouth. Sitting up nice and tall, take your hands just out in front of you. You can keep your hands on the thighs, or maybe just walk them all the way down the shins. You can also grab your strap at this point. If you cannot reach your toes, bend your knees and use your strap around the soles of the feet. Draw the abdomen and chest just a little bit closer towards the thighs as you hinge at your hips. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Feel the stretch in the backs of the legs. One more deep breath. And then just slowly release your strap. Place it off to the side. And we'll sweep the legs back behind. Move to your tabletop position or all fours, stacking the hips over the knees. Knees should be about hip width apart. Shoulders over wrists. Shoulders or hands should be about shoulder width apart. You can spread the fingers a little bit, soften the elbows. We will lower the belly down towards the mat for your cow pose. Send the crown of the head and the tailbone up towards the ceiling, and then slowly take it to your cat pose. In your cat pose, arch the back, draw the pelvis towards the armpits, and tuck your chin towards your chest, making your way back through your cow. And just move at your own pace between your cat and cow. Deep breaths. Bring it back to your tabletop. Right leg straight back behind. We'll lift the right leg as you fully engage it. Straight back behind, flex the foot, point the toes. Roll the ankle coming into your balancing table. Left fingertips lifting off of the mat. Extend your left arm. It's okay if your table is a little wobbly. Just breathe through it. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, release back onto all fours. A few hip leans, leaning into the left and the right hip, creating additional space here. Bringing the hips back to center. Left leg straight back behind. Flex the foot, point the toes, roll the ankle. We'll take the right fingertips, let that right arm float off of the mat as you extend it. Deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, release back down. Bring your big toes to touch. We'll rest for a moment into child's pose, so knees together or widen to each side. Draw your navel towards the spine and you'll sit back, lowering the tailbone towards the heels of your feet. Arms fully extended, lengthening the spine with each inhale. Nice long exhales through the mouth. Still just taking your breaths as they come to you right now in this moment. Remembering the intention that you set, whether to surrender or to be mindful throughout the whole flow. Stepping up and out of your child's pose and up into your downward dog. As you get into your downward dog, just a few deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, pedal the feet, bend one knee at a time. Keep the hands firmly pressed into the mat. Soften the neck. You can turn your head a little left to right. Inhale, we'll lift the right leg as high as you're comfortable to lift. Big step forward between the hands. Here you can draw your blocks in on each side of the right foot. One hand or both hands up to the right knee. Find your balance. You can draw the feet a little bit closer together if you do feel a little bit wobbly. Inhale, lift both arms all the way up. As you exhale, relax the shoulders, soften the elbows up there. Another deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. As you release the hands, stop at the blocks. Step that left foot forward. Half lift. You can use one block or both blocks just in front of the toes, or if you prefer to have your hands just below the knees on your shins. Keep the spine nice and straight. Shoulders push down towards the hips. Deep breath. Exhales through the mouth. Finding the blocks once again if you need. We'll step the right foot back this time. One hand or both hands to your left knee. Once you feel balanced, inhale, both arms all the way up. Soften the shoulders and elbows up there. Deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhales through the mouth. This time, we'll turn that left foot to face with the right foot. Inhale, arms up and parallel to the mat, so we're in our star pose, as some call it. Deep breath. You can also bring your hands to the hips. And we're going to hinge just a little bit here at the hips. Hinge forward as much as you feel comfortable. Keep the spine nice and long. Deep breath. Reaching down with the right hand, we'll extend the left arm straight up towards the ceiling. You can also use a block if you'd like, and also if you need it, just up under the right hand. Find the placement that you need best for your block, what works best for you. Keeping that straight line, shoulders stacked on top of one another. Deep breath, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, switching out the hands. Drop the left hand down to the floor or the block, reaching and opening up with your right arm. Shoulders and arms still in alignment, stacked on top of one another. Deep breath, inhale through the nose. Exhale, release left hand down to the mat. Heel toe, both feet in. And then I'm going to turn back to the side here. Lower the chest down towards the thighs and just hang out here for a moment. You can let your arms hang. Cross arms or grab elbows. Just release any tensions in your upper back. Nice long exhale Through the mouth, you can sway a little bit left to right, or find stillness and staying centered. Bringing the blocks just back out front, we'll release back into our downward dog. Chest towards the thighs. Deep breath as you slowly lower the knees back down towards the mat. Top of the feet flat onto the mat. Inhale, reach just the left arm up. Keep right hand firmly planted into the mat. We're going to thread the needle here, so lower your left arm under the right arm, reaching left arm towards the right side. Get that left shoulder down to the mat. Right hand can stay on the mat near the face. If you want to extend the right arm just more above the head on the mat, or if you prefer to reach around low back. Right hand reaching for your left hip, palm facing out. You can also widen the knees just a little bit to each side to help get that shoulder down to the mat. Nice deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Notice how you feel right now in this very moment. Get ready. Right hand back on the mat near the face. Press yourself all the way back up, and then we'll bring the left hand back into alignment. A little hip lean here, left to right. Leaning into the left hand. Inhale, reach right arm all the way up. Exhale, lower right arm up under the left. So the right shoulder now comes down to the mat, reaching through to the left side. Place your left hand where you feel most comfortable, maybe near the face, on the mat, or on the mat just more above the head. If you prefer or you'd like to give it a try, you can also reach around low back. Left hand reaching for the right hip, palm facing out. Notice how you feel right now in this moment. Remembering your intention, whether it was to surrender or be more mindful through each breath. Get ready. Press yourself back up as you inhale, reaching the right arm once again towards the ceiling. Get everything into alignment. And then just slowly find a seat onto your mat, legs extended out in front as you slowly draw in the soles of your feet together. Sit up nice and tall, chest, heart slightly lifted and opened. If you begin to draw the heels of the feet in closer towards the pelvis and your spine begins to round, just draw those legs out. Deep breath, slowly releasing one leg at a time. Onto the mat, we'll come to lie back. As you lie back onto your mat, make sure your legs are nice and extended. Arms are on each side of your body. Just resting, let everything become heavy. And just stay here in your Shavasana, continuing to breathe. Nice long exhales through the mouth. And just take a moment to give thanks to yourself for showing up on the mat today. Give thanks to your body for moving intentionally. Give thanks to your breath for every mindful breath that you take on the mat and every single day. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Slowly make your way over to your right side. Stacking the knees on top of one another, draw the knees up just slightly towards the chest. Just 2 more deep breaths here. When you're ready, straighten out your left leg. Use your left hand to press yourself all the way up and then the right until you're in a comfortable seated position. Bring the palms together to your heart. Inhale through the nose. Wishing you peace, prosperity, health, wealth, and abundance. Namaste. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this flow. Thank you for joining me so much. And thank you again for sharing your time and space. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.